and there's a church pew right across from a wall. We keep 4 awards that will win one day. Nintendo in the sunroom, empty bottles on a bar stool. Then we got on a Craigslist find from some guy throwing it away. You can park on the front lawn, that grass is good as gone. Leave it there as long as you wanna stay. My place is your place, lawn chairs and pre-games, bonfires and guitars, string lights in the backyard. Tell your friends to bring friends, the good times don't ever end. Good people hanging out, getting loud, see you around, round here in my place. Round here in my place. Pizza box on the kitchen counter, probably been there a couple hours. Buy a set of keys that somebody left here the night before. Sharpie wall full of strangers' names, John Luke on the porch swing, talking to a girl that he wants to know. My place is your place, lawn chairs and pre-games, bonfires and guitars, string lights in the backyard. Tell your friends to bring friends, the good times don't ever end. Good people hanging out, getting loud, see you around, round here in my place. Round here in my place. My place is your place. We party all day. My place is your place, lawn chairs and pre-games, bonfires and guitars, string lights in the backyard. Tell your friends to bring friends, the good times don't ever end. Good people hanging out, getting loud, see you around, round here in my place. Round here in my place. I would climb any mountain, sail across the stormy sea, if that's what it takes me, baby, to show how much you mean to me. And I guess it's just the woman in you that brings out the man in me. I know I can't help myself, you're all in the world to me. It feels like the first time.
All right, hello guys. Let me know if you're out there and how that volume is, please.
I have waited a lifetime, spend my time so foolishly, but now that I found you, together we'll make history. And I know it must be the woman in you
Anybody out there? Does my volume sound good? If not, we're gonna go ahead and get started anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It sounds good. Alright, thank you, Lexi. Alright, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I had a lot of technical difficulties, but I think I've got them sorted. So we do have 2 wars going on. That's not the right score, obviously. Let me fix that. Alright, that should be correct. I've got this one. Uh-oh. There it is. No. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's a problem. We'll get that sorted. Alright, let's see now. There we go. So that one's ready to go, and the duel's ready to go. So we should be all set. I have to sneeze. Sorry. Alright, so we do have 2 wars going on. I am a tad bit late again. I was having some technical difficulties. We've got Noble Nines versus OneHive Invicta in their CWL Esports War. And then we have the MLCW War. War of the Week. Sippy, thank you for the resub. Thank you. And thank you for getting me into clan. I definitely dropped the ball and figured you guys were streaming in Noble Nines, or playing in Noble Nines, and I'm just stupid. So, that's my fault. Yeah, that's all I got. Either way, we've got it all sorted. I'm where I need to be. I had to run updates on both my iPads. I was having issues logging in and out of my account. It was just literally a hot mess. Such a hot mess. So, I had everything set up for my distance learning for my class as well, and I had to reset everything. It's just been a nightmare. I'm just not in a good mood. Not in a good mood at all. Alright, but we do have our first hit going in, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over here. So we have Ghost Rider coming in. We're going to see some dragons with this first hit. So we got the King down in the 9 o'clock area, Royal Champ up near noon. We do have a baby drag doing some funneling work there as well. Sending in a wall breaker. The rest are trickling their way in as well, and then there is that break-in for the Queen. So wanting her to reach in and get that town hall out of the way. And then we'll most likely see those dragons released up near 11. We'll see. Just not pulling the CC, there are quite a few archers there. Yeah, there's the dragons up at 11. Those archers may be a little bit of a problem if those barbs can't take them out. So we have the Stone Slammer coming in with the dragons. I don't know about the pathing here. How many are going to pull the outside? We'll see. Gets that bat bomb down over near the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock area. Yeah, there's a Tesla farm there. So getting a little bit of a scatter from those bats, but did a good job cleaning out that compartment. Dragons are still doing a pretty good job getting through. We do have that air defense down here at 6 still. And that is a single target Inferno though, so we will see what can get through here. It's looking pretty Ooh, close. It's looking pretty close. But not quite. Not with that air defense still up. So it is going to be a 2-star for the first hit. It's going to be a very high percentage, though. Dragon's going to get stuck on that hound. We're going to see the pups pop. Basically, that's just eating up time right now. That could be getting percentage. Piney, hello, hello, how are you?
Girl's got her eyes on fading horizon. Here come the last line of our favorite song. It's the end of an era. She's gonna tear up that interstate on her way to Charleston.
So 89% 2-star. Hey, Blanky. How are you? Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. All right, and Sippy's making his way in now. You like the layout? Thank you. It's been a while, hasn't it? Alright, so Blimp makes its way in. We've got the Rage down and those Yetis in there trying to do work. Does lose one to a Spring Trap. Got the Queen picking her way through over near 9 o'clock. And we've got a Bowler up near 12. And we're going to see Siffy coming in with the E-Drags. It's a little bit different from what I'm used to seeing from him. So King is down, is running into a Tesla farm up at noon right off the bat. Loses the Queen here. And those E-Drags are clumped up nice together near the town hall. Still holding on to the Royal Champ. We'll see how this one shakes out here. Gets a freeze down there over that Scattershot Inferno Tower area. Still trying to make a push, but those E-Drags are so slow. Flaco, hello. So not quite cutting through, lower percentage here for Siffy. But still has a few minions doing some cleanup work, so that will help. They're going to end up getting cut on that King, though. Yeah, Blake, it's good to see you around. We don't see you around much anymore. I hope all is well. So 76% 2-star there. Now we do have our eyes over on the MLCW War of the Week as well. Nothing has really happened with that one. That one's been live for a few hours and we've only got 5 hits in. So a slow start on that war. I'm going to get the duel pulled up here, although I know that we're going to have another hit going in from Noble Nines. Well, from OneHive Invicta on Noble Nines. How was my day? Work-wise, it was good. It was okay. I look too serious. I'm not in a very good mood, I'm not gonna lie. Not the best day overall, but that's okay. I'm here. I'm here. Thank you. Air hugs, right? Air hugs. Not too close, yeah. All right, next hit is in. All right, so I have Team Unique coming in. We're going to see some Yetis. Should be immune to everything by now with your life. I hear ya. Working with kids, you think that I would be completely immune to it all as well. Alright, so we're starting off with a Warden walkover at the 2 o'clock area. Baby Drag doing some funneling work. We've got a Giant doing some tanking for that cannon up there as we drop the King and the Siege Barracks. Jump is down. And then all the troops making their way in where they need it to be. Has the rage down. Second jump is down. Yeah, they kind of are, Piney. They kind of are. Alright, so getting a pretty wide spread out of the Yetis here. Yeah, they're still working on that Warden. Everything's starting to thin out here at this point. This one's not going to be a triple. Still has a couple defenses left up there. Queen still has her ability in play, though. She goes ahead and pops it there. She comes over, grabs that jump. But with those two scatter shots up and then the Tesla's there on the back end, there's quite a few defenses left up, actually. She's not going to be able to cut through. So it is going to be a 2-star. Looking fairly even there with Siffy's percentage. Alright, we'll wait for the next hit to go in. Still nothing happening over in the MLCW war. How long am I streaming? I honestly don't know. I'm supposed to be live until 9, but with absolutely nothing happening in the other war, I don't know if I'm going to last that long. Alright, next hit is in. Alright, so we've got the Stone Slammer starting us off with this hit. Was able to work through that compartment and take care of that Inferno Tower. We now have the Queen down, sitting in that Coco Loon as well, finding a Tesla. Getting that out of the way. Excuse me. Alright, so Queen taking her time trying to get through this CC so she can make her way up for the Town Hall. We've got the King over here near 330. So this is a very slow hit. Approaching that minute 30 mark, so going ahead and starting those miners. Queen's able to get the Town Hall down there. I don't know about this pathing. They're going to go a little rogue, aren't they? Up top. Queen ability is utilized there. Is able to get the enemy Queen down. So that miner group is starting to work its way down towards 6. Gets that heal down over that compartment. We do have a healer on that miner group up north. 46 seconds left here on the clock. Is it going to be enough time? Gets a freeze down over that scatter shot eagle area. We are getting all of the miners going opposite direction. We have the top group heading in for the eagle now. They're not going to be able to pick that off. It's going to be a time fail. So, good try there. It's going to be a decent percent. So 88% 2-star there. Alright, let's hop back out over here. Do some shots in your second wave so you still stream. I come back and watch. We'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling there's not going to be a lot going on in this MLCW war. I would think they would have had some more hits out, but slow start. And nothing to really show. And then again, time's not really favorable. Alright, next hit is in. And we're gonna see some dragons with this one. So trickling in a loon to start off, doing a little bit of tanking there for that blimp. It's gonna make its way in for the town hall area. There it is. That's quite a lot targeting that area, but is able to get the town hall down. And then starting off the queen over here at 9 o'clock. We've got the king and the royal champ down here near 6. Starting to pick their way through some of those defenses and outside buildings. And then the dragons are down and they're going to start their run. Trying to push them in towards the center of the base. Kind of wanting them to run right up that middle row there. I don't know how well this pathing is going to go. We'll see. Goes ahead and gets the freeze down there over the scatter shot Inferno Tower Expo area. Good morning. Or it's 2 right now if it's morning. Hamza, hello, hello. SE! This is true. How are you? Alright, so I did get a split out of those dragons. We've got a couple working their way towards the outside edge. The rest are still sitting inside, heading up for that eagle. I am staying safe, yes. How about you? You're not really in the best area, are you? Alright, so this one is going to be another low percentage on the board. This one's not even going to hit a 70. This one's maxing out at a 67%. 2-star. Alright, so 20 minutes left to go in that CWL war. And we've got 21 hours left over in the Treibhaus Black Diamond war. I will be streaming the end of this one. Tomorrow is the plan. I just found out I have a work conference call at 4 o'clock. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do that because I'm supposed to stream between 3 and 5. So I'm going to see if I can get out of that. But I should be streaming the end of that one tomorrow. I'm personally good. San Diego County, not so much. I'm doing my best to stay safe. And Clash. Well, that's good. Clash will definitely keep you inside. Hey, AJ. How are you? Alright, next hit is in. Vortex. Inspiration things just keep getting worse, so I'm staying in my room until 3 in the morning playing Clash. It's the best thing you can do, to be honest. Alright, so we're going to see another Yeti hit go in here. So I was able to clear out that 9 o'clock area, those 2 long compartments there. And then we're starting up at noon with the Kings and a giant in for some tanking. Did pop a Tesla. And then Warden is down here at this point. Those healers are going rogue, though. You have to wait for him to take damage. So they're going to start following the King. And then the Warden is actually there. I'm like, come back, Warden. Don't stray. Don't stray. So we've got everything grouped up together here in the core. Queen still has her ability in play. Really needs to get towards that town hall. Royal Champ doing a good job picking through those defenses. Had a nice chain there. Queen ability is going to be used. There it is. And then just going to try to pick out some percentage here on the outside for these buildings. Oh, let's see. Stop hitting your keyboard so hard. Why am I always the youngest in all Clash communities? Brah, I can tell you're young because you're using the word brah. AJ, everything's going... I'd like to say it's going okay, but I don't think it really is. So I was able to get up to a decent percentage here. Got an 87% on the board. So we're at a 50 to 46. Noble Nine's leading on percentage here. And 16 minutes left to go. Still no action over in the other war. So we will continue to wait. Alright, let me go ahead and get this pulled up full screen. Okay. Alright, so Napalm coming in on Asuka's base here. Start off with that Warden Walk up here near 12 o'clock, so starting to work through those outside buildings. King is down over here at 9. We've got the Siege Barracks down over in that area as well. So starting to pick off some outside buildings, trying to make that funnel happen. Starting to drop those Yetis in. And then gets the jump down. Alright, so King ability is used here down towards 6 o'clock area. Everything's starting to make its way in for the core. Does have that next jump down. Just now pulling the CC. So gonna need to work through that. Has those rages down though to help push through a little bit stronger, but everything is really getting stuck there. So this one is not looking too good here. Goes ahead and uses the Queen ability. Again, trying to get through what they can. No 3 stars yet on the board in this war. And we're going to see another 70-odd% 2-star here from OneHive Invicta. Is this one going to end up coming down to percentage? I haven't seen any triples yet. So 78% 2-star there. All right, 2 stars across the board. And still no action over in the other war. I have a feeling that they are sleeping. Alright, who do we have left to hit here? We have Asuka and Tiz. It's like Tiz loves tacos coming in. So starting off with the blimp. Get those Yetis in there, of course, under the rage, clearing out that bottom compartment, sending in that Coco Loon, and then starting the Warden walk over here near the 8 o'clock area. Got the King placed up here near 10. And then the jump is down for those Yetis and Bowlers to make their way into the base. Going opposite end of the Eagle. Goes ahead and quakes open the core of the base there. It's going to allow pretty decent access to the rest of the base. Able to get down the town hall there, and they're going to continue their pathing. They're trying to take care of the buildings in the bottom 6 o'clock compartment, and then they're going to start poking through that wall, making their way for the Eagle. Royal Champ coming in at 6. Good night, Lexi. This hit is looking pretty decent here. Needs to get that Eagle down a little bit sooner than later. That's going to be the issue here. Those Yetis stuck on that King. $45 seconds left here on the clock. Not gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Awfully close though. Oh, the Warden. I was like, don't focus on those stupid skellies. Either way, it's gonna be another decent percentage here. Noble Nines doing really well on the percentage. No triples yet. Still no triples. Was someone saying they were from Florida? Thought I saw that in chat. Alright, so 4-4 score here. Sorry, 4 hits in from each side. 8-8 score on the board with 8 minutes to go. Someone has to get the triple in here. OneHive Invicta really has to get the triple because they're struggling on percent. So they really want to get that triple in to help them out here and get the win. So wait for those last 2 hits to go in, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Short but sweet stream. Alright, so we've got what's left to hit here. We know Asuka and Q3. So the hit should be going in any second. Let me go ahead and pull that one up full screen.
Take a seat, right over there, sat on the stairs, stay or leave. The cabinets are bare, and I'm unaware of just how we got into this mess.
And then we'll see if Noble Lions can get their win on the board here.
So pull me closer, why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can't just let you go. Oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing.
I feel like this is the longest 6 minutes of my life.
So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle, baby. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet
Oh snap, I just got a voicemail from Nicole's school. They're closing school.
take a step
Oh crap, this is all of Florida.
into the kitchen, floors are wet, and taps are still running.
They're closing all schools down until May now. Another thing on my plate.
So pull me closer, why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can't just let you go. Oh baby, why don't you just meet
It's gonna be a very long month. That's all I have to say. It's gonna be a very long month.
my mind just a little? So why don't you just meet me?
Alright, so last hit going in from OneHive Invicta. They need to get a triple here.
Looking at you, I can't lie. Just pouring out admission, regardless of my objection. And it's not
So starting off over at 3 o'clock.
you on my skin,
Putting some Teslas right off the bat.
just, oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle?
Trickling in a couple loons there and then sending the blimp in. We've got the freeze down. We're going to see that rage.
Meet me in the middle.
No, no rage needed there.
Losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle?
So able to clean out the 12 o'clock compartment. We have the king down here as well. Jump is placed. And we're going to see those Yetis and bowlers start making their way in.
Baby, I'm losing my
Warden is starting to pull a little bit. With that Tesla there. There we go. Comes back to join up with those troops. A minute 40 left here on the clock. King ability is used and everything starts to make its push into the base. Uh-oh. Everything's starting to pull towards the core, away from the town hall. There, we got some bowlers to come back. And then the Royal Champ still has her way to be made in as well. So Royal Champ coming in at 3, taking care of the town hall. I don't know if that's the way they wanted those troops to path necessarily. Did a good job layering that jump though, so they stayed inside the base. But this one is not going to be a 3-star. Hey, Queen of Dead, how are you? We got a lot of lurkers in here tonight, Queen of Dead. All right, so 83% 2-star. That should make things easy here for Noble Nines. And Asuka is in. Can I get in at Town Hall 9 Max? Unfortunately, esports is Town Hall 13 only. So keep working your way up. Alright, so we really just need a safe hit here from Asuka. Basically needs to get a decent percent 2-star to be good. You talking about me? Hi, Trace. One of the most OP lurkers. How are you, Trace? Alright, so King's ability was used. He's starting to work his way up towards 3. We've got the Queen over here near 630. And we're going to see the hybrid. First hybrid of the night. Sending in that Royal Champ over near 9, helping with the funnel. That's going to keep all those hogs and miners inside the core of the base there. So it was a good move there. We just need everything to make its way towards the center. We really need it to stay centralized and not loop its way around. It looks like it's going to loop, but the Royal Champ is getting in there. Goes ahead and gets the freeze down, so she's going to be able to pick that off. No problems whatsoever. Has the heal down for the miners and hogs. Does have one more rage left in play. Goes ahead and uses it there so they can get through that Wizard Tower scatter shot area. Hitting a giant bomb there on the outside of the base. Queen still has her ability in play. But we're starting to run a little thin here on the troops. Dropping in a loot on the back end to take care of that mortar. So good move there. Is it going to be enough to get through here? There's quite a few defenses up left. A miner hitting a spring trap and then everything else looping around the outside of that Inferno Tower. Go ahead and pop that ability. There it is. This one's going to be another one that's close, but not quite. Either way, that should seal the deal here for Noble Nines. Alright, 94% 2-star on the board. That should do it. And sure enough, it's going to be a win here to Noble Nines. 86.4 to 79%. So GG, no triples. But either way, getting it done. So congratulations to Noble Nines. Again, looking over at the other war, not a single hit has gone in and nothing has happened. Pretty sure they're sleeping, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and or evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.